Now, I'm making this video based on ShakeDown 2012's newest video. Now, the $1,000,000 question is, was ShakeDown right? Now, Shake made some points about EA not releasing a game for 3 years, which we all know, so it's nothing new. Now, what Shake didn't mention is, how are you going to be able to talk about a game that you haven't saw? You know what I'm saying? He's comparing EA and 2K together, and we have saw little to nothing from both games, which makes me believe that he was paid to say what he said. A lot of people, including myself, know ShakeDown for being an outspoken person and, you know, keeping it real with people. But this last video that I heard from him, no, that's not keeping it real with people. That right there is telling me that you're waiting on live to fail, and you either got paid to say that, because it's quite funny. No other team up member went out there and came back and made a video like he made. Not one. And within that video, he dissed Chris Smooth. Now, no, I'm not dick riding Chris Smooth. No, I'm not. But when you gonna call another commentator out, say the person's name. Don't just say, well, we know that people accuse 2K of being a lazy. Why would you say that? We all know who said 2K was being lazy. We all know who it was. We know it's Smooth. So why would you even put a cryptic message in there like that? And I guarantee you, if Smooth cared, he would have responded. But he don't. I'm pretty sure people tweeted at him yesterday and let him know that ShakeDown called you or said something that you said was wrong, or called you out or something like that. I'm sure people did it. But did Smooth care? No. Because ShakeDown ain't nowhere near Smooth. You know what I'm saying? And subscribers and all that. Followers. He's nowhere near Smooth. So Smooth really doesn't care. Smooth is telling it how it is, and he's not being a sellout. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you look for right there. You don't look for people to come out talking about, matter of fact, let me do this. Since I made this video addressing what I think about his opinions and what he pretty much brainwashed everybody into now, because you going to his video, everybody thinks the same now. Is damn well no disagrees. And he want to talk about track records. Well, let me tell you something. ShakeDown 2012 is all about wordplay. But you know, a lot of people fold in the clutch, and then they listen to him and they fold in the clutch and they be like, well, Shake just opened my eyes up. I see what EA is really about now. Let's see. Let's talk about some track records. Because see, unlike other commentators, I'm going to give you some real deal, you know what I'm saying? Some real deal stuff too. Let's talk about some track records. Okay, track record. Let's talk, since he wanted to bash EA and not be balanced. I can see if he was balanced with it. EA and 2K got fault. So in my videos, I tell you both sides of the stick, not one side. I like to tell you both. I like to say, well, EA does this better than 2K, or 2K does this better than EA. And you can watch all my videos, even the ones that I did, 2K14 versus EA, and all kinds of stuff like that. I let you know both ends. I give you a cause and effect in every one of my videos. So you can't call me a fanboy. And ShakeDown went so far to be as disrespectful as to say, give us a definition of what a fanboy is, like we're illiterate or something. That's exactly what you guys are supporting him on. He's treating you like you're illiterate people, and he's so high class that he's giving you a definition of a fanboy, and you guys just sat back and enjoy that mess. Now since he likes to say actual factuals, I'm gonna borrow his word, actual factuals. Okay, now let's hit those actual factuals with 2K track record. Now, we all know 2K downfall was 2K12. Am I right? Okay, 2K12 also developed by Mike Wayne. Okay, 2K12. Now, 2K12 had a lot of issues. issues like centers running faster than point guards on a fast break, centers chasing point guards down on a fast break, glitches in my career, glitches in other modes, no crew mode that people wanted to return from 2K11. Okay? That's one bad thing with their track record. They made a garbage game. A garbage game. An awful game. Now let's go to 2K13, since we want to talk about track records. They improved from 2K12, no doubt. But let's go ahead and talk about their track records in 2K13. Track record, let's go. No crew mode, bad spacing, non-existent defense, no blocks. The steals were ridiculous because every time you reached in to try to get a steal, it was a foul. And it could be a center that's controlling the ball like he's Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? So that's a foul. Okay? Let's talk about the speed, because the speed looked, I repeat, looked with the quote fingers. It looked like it had been fixed. But as of late, I've been playing the game and I've just realized speed isn't fixed in that game. You still got people chasing you down as a center. And you saw in one of my videos a little while ago where I was ranting about it that I think Chris Bosh was running the floor like he was Wade. Wade had the ball and he still couldn't keep up with Bosh. And I know when you got the basketball, you're not supposed to be able to keep up with your people. But still, come on, man. There's no way Chris Bosh still run faster than Wade with Wade dribbling the ball. That is not realistic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to go over there and get pissed at Smooth because Shake made that video yesterday. And tell you the truth, Smooth wasn't a sellout like Shake is being right now. That something is up with that video he made. We all know Shake as being a straight down the middle person, but that video from last night, that was 2K all the way. And damn if it didn't make the fanboys of 2K happy, boy. They was just pissing their pants all day and night. They were so happy he made that video. And then other folks was like, Shake, you opened up my eyes. Open up your eyes to what? So what I saw from Shake's video is that he said 2K Live wasn't gonna be competition to 2K this year, which pretty much made no sense, because how you gonna say 2K is gonna be better and you haven't seen gameplay from either one of the games to even differentiate the difference? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I know. That's how I know he's been a sellout, when he said that 2K was gonna be better based on their track record. So you telling me EA left for 3 years? They left. I repeat, they left. They didn't get pushed aside by 2K. They straight up left because they couldn't get their game under control. That's nothing but EA's fault right there, because they wanted to do PS4 type stuff with a Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and look where it got them to. They tried to put the bounce tech dribbling in PS3 and Xbox 360. Trust me, they tried to. That's why you had those terrible looking models. Because what you don't understand is, when 2K makes their models, they make them really high def, which is why you see James Harden looking at real. But trust and believe, the more memory you put, the more detail you put on the player models, the more memory it's going to take from the actual gameplay. So I would like to think, based on 2K's track record, the better the player models are, the worse the gameplay is, which is an actual fact. Because when you look back at 2K11, the player models was good, but they weren't as good as it looked on 2K13, right or wrong? Okay, that's my point exactly. And the game played a lot better and smoother, didn't it? Yes, that's what I'm trying to get to you guys, get you guys to understand. The less time you waste on a player model to try to sell your game, because believe it or not, 2K is trying to sell their games off graphics. And everybody can attest to this. Everybody. What is the first thing you thought when you looked at that 2K Next Gen trailer? The first trailer, not the second one that just came out, the first one. You were like, this game is mad insane and detailed, right? You were like, LeBron looks like LeBron. Well, guess what?